Hi, everyone. My name is Alicia Nguyen, and I'm from World System Builder. We are a team of almost 30,000 licensed financial professionals, and we come together to spearhead the National Financial Literacy Campaign. So what we do is that not only we can recruit people to come work part-time, as an independent contractor, get licensed and learn how to offer financial products and services, but also people can become clients as well, obviously, and learn how to build financial foundation. But in short, a lot of times when we're talking to people about their personal finances, it's often with goals of buying a home or a car or, having certain possessions that they've grown up and always wanted. But I think for us, one of our philosophy is that when we build our financial foundation, not only we should think about ourselves, we should be able to incorporate, philanthropy and giving back to people more in need. And so when we found Charity Water, that was something that really resonated with us.
That's incredible. I mean, I think finding that shared mission, that shared value is such an incredible part of our work together. And we actually started as partners in June of 2020, so at the height of the whole world being just chaos. When we launched at WSB's annual conference, G20 is the name that year, it had gone digital due to the pandemic. What actually inspired WSB to support and highlight Charity Water at that time?
It was totally by chance. I organized all the conventions, and I had assigned one of my team members to look for speakers to come to our event, and virtually, of course, at the time. And he happened to look into one of the speaker bureau websites, and Scott and Charity Water popped up. And honestly, for a lot of conventions that we've had in the past, we tend to have a lot of quote-unquote motivational or inspirational speakers, but not oftentimes they have a lasting impact on our team after. The reason's because, and as much as we learn so much from them and respect them, but a lot of times, let's say, for example, you climb Mount Everest, not has anything to do with my business. Does that make sense? But in a way, actually, I would feel that, what Charity Water does every day is very similar to what we do every day as a business. Maybe Scott and Charity Water is trying to go recruit people every day for a donation. I feel like we are also recruiting people every day to take control of their personal finance. So there's kind of like a similar model in my perspective on that way.
Yeah, that it does line up that way, and I think it's so impressive how sort of that has continued to ripple effect throughout the past couple of years. It's been 3 years now. We're just at G23, and the community that World System Builder has built has, through the Spring, which is our monthly giving program, has given just every month, feeling inspired. They've continued to do so. They've continued to join, and by the end of this year, about 45,000 people will have access to clean water just through the Spring. WSB has also joined us so generously as members of the WELL. So we have a couple companies who help support our operations. World System Builder is one. Has sponsored projects and helped us run water walks at events to share more about the mission. But I'm so curious because I think to understand the water side is sometimes easy. Just we talk about it all the time. What inspired WSB to join us and help fund the WELL and help power our work on the operations side, which is kind of not the cool part always?
Well, I think first and foremost, just in terms of our relationship with Charity Water in general, what really inspired us was when and I didn't even realize it until we started having more of our team join the Spring McKenna. So at first, most of the time when people think about like big checks, big philanthropy, it's either a large organization or a big celebrity. And honestly, even I remember my parents have always, done a lot of charity work. But when I go to a lot of like home meetings where they're trying to raise money, it's always older people, right? 50, 60 and above. So it's not really something common. I think lately it's getting better in the younger generation. But what I'm trying to say is that I realized that when 2020 happened, and Scott was sharing about how a lot of corporations at the time were not able to donate that year because of the pandemic. And I realized that that can be the power of the spring, where we don't need to have complete financial freedom where we're already retired and have millions of dollars to give back. We can give back even if it's just starting today with $10 a month, $30 a month, $50 a month. And so now World System Builder has about over 3,000 spring members. And our goal is to make it 10,000 because I firmly believe that a community of 10,000 people donating every month, whether it ranges from $10 to $100 a month, is much more powerful than a large corporation giving $1 million, but it's unpredictable. We don't know when they will take that away. So having said that, the reason why World System Builder also decided to become part of the WELL and support the operations is, since my father and I, who run World System Builder, we always feel like, maybe just more in leadership, that you have to do more than what you demand for or what you ask for. So if I'm asking people to be part of the spring and the only thing I do is also become part of the spring, it's kind of hard to keep asking them to do more. So that's where me and my father wanted to step up and become part of the WELL to support the operations, so that the team also felt very confident that their money was purely going to all the projects, even though I know that's your model, but at least they can see that we support both ends. So
definitely. And to be able to see that sort of like that future look of, all right, one day we're going to ask them to do more, maybe one day they're going to join us in a more significant way, we want to inspire them, is a great tack to take. So I guess my last question for you is, what inspires you as you look towards the future?
It may sound a little cliche, but I think an event like this is very inspiring. Being a leader of an organization and representing a company myself, I would say that choosing to partner with one organization takes a lot of courage. Even though it's charity, but for somebody like me, how many people come up to me every day and said, well, why don't you support the Vietnamese people? Why don't you support the younger women and whatnot? Everybody's cause is a good cause. But it takes a lot of courage for you to pick one or two that you support and willing to put yourself out there and say, hey, yes, technically everybody's causes is important, but which one we feel like we can make the most impact. And what you're seeing here is a picture of our convention. And I forgot to mention the other reason why Charity Water resonates so much with World System Builder is our team happens to be very diverse. We are actually speak 63 different languages, and we're like 61% women, and we come from many countries. And a lot of the countries the WELLs are supporting is actually countries of our team members. So a lot of them, when they do the water walk, they will make comments like, I used to do this, or I remember carrying this jug. So anyways, I think that this overall right here is already starting the future. So
thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, Alicia. Thank you for your support.